What's going on, everybody? It's Rick from Gardening with Barchuckin. Today I'm getting my sweet potatoes ready so I can create some slips. This process can actually take a few weeks. Actually putting the sweet potatoes on some soil to create the slips, and then once they do start growing, then I can cut them off, add them to a little cup of water to then create roots on the slips, and then they'll be ready to plant outside. As long as I can get these in by about May 15th, I'll have a great opportunity for them to grow through the summer, and then the sweet potatoes should be larger. So come along and I'll show you how I'm planting them out. So what I did with this, I picked up potting mix from a box store. I actually heated it up in the oven, and I'll put a link to the video right here. It was, I basically cooked it to go ahead and help to sterilize it, because last year I did not, and I was inundated with fruit flies. So to avoid that, sterilize this soil a bit. So all I'm doing right now is I'm just making sure everything's still nice and loose. If there was any clumps from it sitting, I want to just break them up. Make sure it's nice and loose, because when these sweet potatoes start to develop roots, I don't want them to have to fight to get down and around and through this soil. My first is a sweet potato. It's a purple skin and it has white flesh on the inside. The second one, they consider it a yam, which I kind of call it all sweet potato personally, but so this is an orangey outside with an orange flesh on the inside. So I'm making sure not everything's under. I want a little above, and then I'm going to water it in. Okay, so I have my little water, trying to go all the way around it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to continue to watch this, make sure I can add water every few days. I will feel it to make sure it's still moist. If it's not moist, I will go ahead and I'll add more water. And then hopefully, what's pretty cool with this tub is it's clear. So hopefully I'll start seeing some roots, and then start seeing a little growth up top where these slips are going to be created. And you'll be seeing it shortly. You know, it's a good day when I got the little shears out. I'm going to go ahead and clean them up. It's an alcohol pad, 70% solution, because I've been using this outside a bunch. So I don't want to infect the cuttings that I'm about to make. I'm going to let that dry for about a minute, and I'll take you outside real quick and show you what we're doing today. Hey, if you guessed it's sweet potato slip making time, you're absolutely correct. This vine has started going crazy in the last couple days, so I'm going to cut some pieces off, get them rooted in water, and I'll bring you along and show you the process. So I'm going to put them in a windowsill, just in a little solo cup. In the video earlier, I ended up planting two in the soil. This was the purple sweet potato with the white center. This is an orange sweet potato or yam with the orange center. This one did not grow at all, and this one has gone crazy. So what I like to do is take about 6 to 8 inches and then just give it a cut and remove the lower leaf, and then that'll get placed in the water, and then it still has a couple leaves up top. So I'm just going to go ahead and start cutting these off. For the rootings, I try to always have at least 2 leaves up on the top. Okay, so now I have a bunch of slips in here. You may not have been able to tell when I was cutting, but when I cut into the vine, it was actually leaking a little bit of the fluid, you know, that's, I guess, feeding the leaves. So I can already see that the water in here is starting to get cloudy. So I'm going to leave that in there for maybe a few hours today, and then I'm going to actually dump it and refill it. And I'm going to actually change this water maybe every 2 to 3 days. I'll just keep looking at it, checking on it, just dump it out, add more, and then hopefully within about a week or 2 we'll have a great root system, and I'll bring you back and show you once these slips actually root how they're looking. The other thing is I'm going to keep watering this and keep this in the windowsill getting some light, and hopefully I'll continue to grow out more sweet potato slips. Don't forget, if you have any questions, drop them down in the comments. I'll get back to you. This is kind of a neat idea. I like doing the sweet potato in the soil as opposed to just a cup of water. This, for me, I've had the most luck, except for this one that didn't do anything. But it could have just been a bad sweet potato or something, I don't know. Like I said, this method, to me, I like the most because it actually replicates what it's going to be doing outside. You know, a sweet potato would be in the ground and then start producing these vines. So that's kind of what I like. Like I said, let me know down in the comments how you do your sweet potato slips. Well, I'd like to say thank you for coming along, checking out this video. Everybody have a great day.